Central African President Touadéra wins re-election. France arrests former Congo rebel leader. And Singapore reviews COVID privacy data available to police. Details of these and more after this break. I am Omoye Ogbede. The president of the Central African Republic, Faustin Archange Touadéra, has been re-elected after securing nearly 54% of the votes. The Electoral Commission said the results made a second runoff unnecessary. Former Prime Minister Anicet George Pauguele finished a distant second with 21% of the votes, while Martin Ziguele finished third with 7% of the votes. There were a total of 16 candidates running for president, including 3 women. Opposition candidates have said the election was riddled with massive irregularities. The vote took place despite an offensive by a coalition of armed rebel groups, which left thousands unable to cast their ballots. The government has accused the former president, Francois Bozize, who was barred from standing in the poll, of staging an attempted coup. He denied the allegations but said he supported the rebels. Prosecutors have launched an investigation accusing Bozize of acts of destabilization and rebellion. And Rwanda on Tuesday banned transport in and out of the capital Kigali and extended an evening curfew for another 3 weeks amid the deadly second wave of the coronavirus. Rwanda, which in March last year was one of the first countries in Africa to impose strict lockdowns, has registered 105 deaths from the COVID, half of them recorded in December alone. On Monday evening, the Prime Minister's office released a statement ordering the new measures effective Tuesday and for the next 15 days. All public and private transport in and out of Kigali and between different districts has been banned. The 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. curfew has been extended and all businesses ordered to close at 6 p.m. And morgues in South Africa are running out of space as bodies of coronavirus victims continue piling up. Public broadcaster SABC reports, quoting the head of National Funeral Practitioners Association. The official, Muzi Elengwa, said this was something they had never seen before, and they were working under high pressure to cope with the number of burials due to the pandemic. He said that coffin supplies were low and some funerals had to be postponed for lack of burial space. And France has opened investigations into former Democratic Republic of Congo rebel leader Roger Lumbala. He is accused of complicity in crimes against humanity for his actions during Congo's civil war in 2002. The investigation was announced on Monday after over his arrest last Saturday. His charges were over actions predominantly against the Nande and Twa ethnic groups in northeastern Uturi region. The United Nations had in 2003 accused Lumbala's party, the Congolese Rally for Democratic National, of human rights abuse. And the Georgia, a state in United States of America, is going to the polls in a vote that will decide whether President-elect Joe Biden's Democrats control the Senate. Victory in 2 runoff elections would give Biden control over the whole of Congress and with the power to push forward his progressive agenda. Biden said Georgians could shape the U.S. for years to come. Republican President Donald Trump told voters it was their last chance to save the America that they love. Republicans Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue currently hold the 2 Senate seats in the state. Loeffler is taking on Reverend Raphael Warnock and Perdue in battling John Ossoff. None of the candidates reached the 50% needed to win outright in the elections in November, forcing Tuesday's runoff under Georgia's election rules. Voting begins at 1200 GMT. The Republicans currently hold 52 of the 100 seats. If both Democrats win on Tuesday, the Senate will be evenly split, allowing incoming Democrat Vice President Kamala Harris the tie-breaking vote. This would be crucial for pushing through Biden's agenda, including key issues such as healthcare and environmental regulations, issues with strong Republican opposition. And Singapore has admitted data from its COVID-19 contact tracing program, reversing earlier privacy assurances. Officials had previously explicitly ruled out the data would be used for anything other than virus tracking. But Parliament was told on Monday it could also be used for purpose of criminal investigation. Close to 80% of residents are signed up to the Trace Together program, which is used to check into locations. The voluntary take-up increased after it announced it would soon be needed to access anything from the supermarkets to your place of work. The Trace Together program, which uses either a smartphone app or a Bluetooth token, also monitors who you have been in contact with. And elsewhere, flash floods have killed at least 4 people in the Bolivian city of Sucre following a heavy hailstorm which lasted about half an hour. Some of the city's steep streets become fast-flowing rivers. Water reached down the streets, dragging along cars, buses, and market stalls. The worst affected area was around the city's largest farmers' market, where drains were blocked by rubbish, making the flooding worse. Residents said city officials have done more to maintain the city's storm drains during the rainy season. Locals were caught by surprise by the hailstorm, which hit the city at 22:45 GMT. President Luis Arce gave his condolences to the relatives of those killed. Interior Minister Eduardo de Castillo said 3 children and 3 adults were still missing and 7 had been injured. At least 10 vehicles were swept away in the flash floods. Many merchants lost their goods and several were treated in hospital for hypothermia. And that's KUFM's news around the world. But before we go, a quick recap of the headlines. Central African President Touadéra wins re-election. France arrests former Congo rebel leader. And Singapore reveals COVID piracy data available to police. Do remember that the continued unity of Nigeria is a collective responsibility. Be sure to play your part. Do not forget you can listen to us anywhere in the world by visiting our website at www.kufm.net or download our mobile app from the Google Play Store. We are also on YouTube at KUFM Nigeria, and you can also listen to us on RadioGarden.com. KUFM's News Around the World was produced by Nusahai Uwadiai. I am Omoyo Ogbede saying thanks for listening. Good afternoon.
KUFM.
Don't you touch that dial.
Sugar, don't touch that dial.
KUFM 92.7.
Entertainment breaking news. Tickets to start your year with laughter on the 10th of January 2021 at the Comedy Champions League. I Go Save Unusual. Featuring I Go Die, Gardont, Buchi, Acapella, OK Bakassi, Ochbebe, Maleke, Senator, MC Passion aka Titus, MC Casino, Kaloman aka Prosper, Edo Begin, Mr. Paul, and 2 surprise musical acts. Live at the Civic Center Outdoor, Airport Road, Benin City. I Go Save Unusual tickets are out now. Regular 5,000 Naira, VIP 10,000 Naira. Tickets are available at igosave.ticketing.com, cocobar.com. Get your tickets offline at Kada Plaza and Cinema, Randeki Gold Hotel, Market Square, Wesley Hotels, 360 Lounge, Victoria Inn Hotel. And for table bookings, call 0906-909-55660. I Go Save Unusual, live at the Civic Center Outdoor, Benin City. Let's have a new year of laughter.
All the programs on KU 92.7 are now open for sponsorship and advert placements, for sponsorship and advert placements. Call now for inquiries 070-380-50243 or 080-8877-3644 or visit KUFM Marketing Office located at the top floor of the Enterprise Foundation Building, number 62, Ihama Road, Benin City, Edo State. 92.7 KUFM is your business growth partner.
92.7 FM.
Keep you bouncing through your midday. Bouncing through your midday.
Turn it up.
Bounce with me.
Afternoons on the one. It's just the one.
Good day. Turn up the volume.
Something you can't find. How long do you think it could last? Get at me, baby. Come at me, baby. You try to hide, but you can't. Sure, you don't see this type of life. How long do you think it could last? Get at me, baby. I'm trouble making trouble. Trouble is what excites me. No one can do it like me. Trouble is making trouble. I'm trouble making trouble. Trouble is what excites me. No one can do it like me. Trouble is making trouble.
Make it come from a distance. Black love, gotta come from persistence. No time for the bull or the missions. When you come, I can put you in some Christians. Put you in some Christians. Nobody be your yeah. What do you want? I got it. I be your yeah. What do you want? I'm on. You can be my girl. I can be your guy. We can do the vibe. But Christian. Nobody be your yeah. What do you want? I got it. I be your yeah. What do you want? I'm on. You can be my girl. I can be your guy. We can do the vibe.
Have you been looking for me? Looking for something you can't find. How long do you think it could last? Get at me, baby. I'm trouble making trouble. Trouble is what excites me. No one can do it like me. Trouble is making trouble. I'm trouble making trouble. Trouble is what excites me. No one can do it like me. Trouble is making trouble.
Whoa, you troublesome, please give me some. Don't be turned up when you see me on. I'm adjusting, looking like I'm Diddy's son. Fresh out, smells like a million. Let's get away, maybe Sancho Bay. Get out the circle and find your shape. You with a star, let's find our space. But a space bar, how we separate. We fight, you block me. I realize I'm lucky. I don't shine, but I'm shy, so buzz me. Tryna leave sane like they don't get your butt in. I got you if you got me. Peace.
Have you been looking for me? Looking for something you can't find. How long do you think it could last? Get at me, baby. I'm trouble making trouble. Trouble is what excites me. No one can do it like me. Trouble is making trouble. I'm trouble making trouble. Trouble is what excites me. No one can do it like me. Trouble is making trouble.
More music, more variety for your workday.
KUFM 92.7.
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, but go on with it.
Yo, is it? Are you kidding me?
To us, yeah. So we are coming in with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on full. Oh, in a rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey. The earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast for the friends that take off with the load. One time kids sit down in a class and we board then only set the road and we go on with the road. soon get the higher ring like hello brother. You say I had to sort ya. Saw your poster, spectacular photo. Keep it burning, yes, that's the motto. If me the butter pass through your soul to get all in a life, man. Me have to thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast to the friends we take off every load one time. Big sit down in a class and we board then only set the road and we go on with it, go on with it. Just show our blessings upon me and send me to tell them a story. Just show our blessings upon me. And that's how I made to give him the go. Breathe, I'm in the lies and Jano say my passion ignites it. Got the music get me excited. I'm coming like a potion. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast for the friends we take off every load one time. Kids sit down in a class and we board then only said the road and me go on with the road. Toast, yeah, toast. Oh, we na rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast to the friends we take off every load one time. Did sit down in a class and we board then only said the road and me go on with the road. Toast,
Toast by Coffee. See, I had to go. If you had to Google the lyrics of the song, you're not alone. You know, I remember when it first came out, I think in 2018. That was what I first did. I Googled the lyrics of the song because, Patois. Patois sounds weird, but in a very good way. Like, someone could be speaking Patois and say something else, and you think the person said a different thing entirely. Actually, she kept just saying toast and toast in the song, where it sounded like toasts, like toasts. Like, I don't even know, but it sounded not like toast, but that's the title of the song, Toast by Coffee. Before that was Trouble. Trouble was DRB Las Giddy featuring Borge, TZ, Fresh L, and Thames. But somehow he sounds like Thames is the only person on that song. Let's say a lot of more people on that song if you watch the video. Also played was Peace of Mind by Rema. Guys, welcome to the Midday Show. Now let's just get into some tech gist. Now, this has broke the internet and people have been talking about it on social media. And the question is, where is Jack Ma? Now, if you don't know Jack Ma is the CEO of one of China's biggest business enterprises in shops, Alibaba and AliExpress. Now, Jack Ma is a businessman, philanthropist. Remember, in the first wave of the pandemic, which we will soon talk about, he donated test kits, PPEs, and other things. Test kits, PPEs, I think, yeah, and that to some countries in Africa, including Nigeria. Nigeria got our share. It was handed to Ethiopia at the time, I think, and then it was then distributed across Africa. And he has been silent. He has been away from the public eye since October. And people are asking, where is Jack Ma? Some people have actually insinuated that he has gone missing. Now, why this is of importance to people is in October, in late October, Alibaba was supposed to go public, was supposed to be re-enlisted into the Chinese Stock Exchange. And somehow it was blocked. Spoke up against the government, spoke up against the Chinese President Xi Jinping and his policies with business and generally his social policies. And since then, he has been away from the public eye. No tweet, no speaking, nothing, nothing. And, before October, Jack Ma, you would see that his social media was buzzing with information about tech, about business, and about COVID. And suddenly, he just went drying out. Now, no report from his family states that he is officially missing. He hasn't been declared missing as per missing person reports. No. But people were just asking, why has he stayed away from social media? Why has he stayed away from the public space? Has he been threatened to do so? Is he trying to fight back for his company? What is happening with Jack Ma? It's a question that people have been asking in the business and tech world recently. Where is Jack Ma? People have actually declared him missing from social media space and from public space. And the question is he maintaining this silence so he can keep being in business in China? Is he just staying away from everything that might blow the air around the Chinese government and business regulators in China? Is he playing safe? And that is the biggest question in the tech and business world, is where is Jack Ma? And China seems to be very silent as they go quite tough on his business. Now, for a lot of people who use the app Alibaba and AliExpress, you would over time have seen some differences in that. Well, people are still selling, but you would understand that the prices are becoming different. Now, a lot of people look to those sites for things that they buy, sometimes to resell. And these days it has been difficult. Now, it's not just with AliExpress and Alibaba. It's with general online shopping and international buying. Costs are rising, and the COVID is not making it easy to move things around as well. So yeah, that's the story. That's one of the stories coming from the tech scene. And 2021, people are projecting gadgets that might be released in the year 2021 from major tech companies, and the iPhone is on that list, and people are talking really hard about the iPhone. See, I don't want to talk about the iPhone 12 and all the goodness it's bringing with it, because then it just makes you sad about how very expensive the phone is right now. But it's also one of the things that people are talking about, the iPhone 12, and what more could possibly come from the iPhone or from phones. Really, in 2021, over the holiday, I was talking to a techie friend of mine, a tech guru, who's a friend of mine, and we were just talking about devices and gadgets and asking, what more? You know, what more? And in my opinion, I kind of felt like the only things that really would be improved on is, you know, how you view your phones. Now, pictures definitely would steady get a rise. Companies would just further discover how to increase the cameras on phones and their qualities, and also screen and size will also be taken into consideration going forward. How easy to use screens will get, how maybe indestructible screens might get. I don't think that that's possible, but you know, I just feel like that's all there can be. And operating systems, basically, which will need constant tweaks and improvements and upgrades here and there. So I think that's all that would be happening with gadgets in the year 2021. I don't know about anything spectacular, but let's see. Fingers crossed, it's a new year. I want to find out how the first 5 days of the year is treating you. 07062 639 09039 394427 and 0812-178-9154. The question is, what are you taking for yourself this year? If you would like, what's your resolution for the year 2021? And not just a resolution with a plan to achieve. Because if your resolution is like weight loss or maybe even weight gain, what is your plan to gain or lose weight? I know someone who say, 2021, I'm going to get to my desired weight. Everyone wants to get to their desired weight. What is your plan? Are you going to keep eating like you're eating at the same things that you've been eating for the past how many years? Are you going to hit the gym? Are you going to try? Are you going to try dieting healthily? You know, because most of the time when people talk about dieting, it almost passes the sense of it's not healthy. It is actually. You can do it healthily. So are you going to try dieting in a very healthy way? Are you going to hit the gym and eat what you want and spend long hours in the gym? What is your plan? You know, so what is your plan? What are you taking for yourself in the year 2021? And how has the year been for you so far? 07062 639 275 09039 081-394427 and 08121789154. Also, there is a situation with telecommunications. I'll be talking about that next. This is one song that is relevant again in many parts of the world because the COVID is around. And not just the COVID, there is a new variant of the COVID that has been presumed to be more deadly. And so in Nigeria, I beg us to not forget the little things that we have to do, little but very important things like washing of hands, using of face masks and hand sanitizers, social distancing, especially social distancing. Can we go back to all of those things? Because this new one is no joke. This is another coffee with lockdown.
Where will we go when the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road? Mommy, me gonna start pull up in a fast car, yeah. I know fast start, make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me, you know I'm feeling you. So what now we feel do, yeah. Hey fancy, oh your heart state, now no vacancy. Last time see up on FaceTime, chatting up the place, bout you know my relationship. Me I go put you on lockdown, I put your body on lockdown. You got me on lock now, you got my passion on lock. Oh, if you love me, you should let me, you should let me, you should let me know. And if you don't know, better feel let me, better feel let me, I better you let me go. Pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Nobody deal with the bugger and talking. Me nothing know we are chilling in an apartment. Hope you don't mind me asking, where will we go when the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road? Mommy, me gonna start pull up in a fast car, yeah. I know fast start, make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me, you know I'm feeling you. So what now we feel do, yeah. Say you want travel, we go Hope Valley. Say you hope in your love and not just no tally. Make my heart full of some love you totally. Do my own thing, I'm in no trouble, nobody. I'm watching out for the party out. And they didn't hear by them I watch me now. Swing on me no miss like Pacquiao. What you feeling for hot coffee out? Watch it now, watch it now. All you want talk but how much you money. Yeah, anything you want, coffee got the money. Yeah, me give you my heart, make you take it from me. Where will we go? Where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. Where we go, road down. Mommy, me gonna start pull up in a fast car, yeah. I know fast start, make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me, baby. You know I'm feeling you, baby. So what now we feel do, yeah. Baby, are you feeling me? Cause I'm really feeling you. Baby, are you feeling me? Cause I'm really feeling you. I'ma pull up in my fast car. Pull up in my fast car. They say they're rock stars. Anytime I see them,
They hate us, cause they ain't us. Drop that bass. We are
KUFM 92.7.
You should have been downtown. The people are rising. We thought it was a lockdown. They opened the fire. Them bullets was flying. Who said it was a lockdown? Goddamn lie. Oh my, time heals all, but you out of time now. Judge gotta watch us from the clock tower. Little tear gas cleared the whole place out. I'll be back with the hazmat for the next round. We was trying to protest and the fires broke out. Look out for the secret agents, they be planted in the crowd. Said it's civil unrest, but you sleep so sound like you don't hear the screams when we catching beat down. Staying quiet when they killing, but you speak loud when we ride. Got opinions coming from a place of birth sicker than the COVID. How they did them on the ground. Speaking of the COVID, is it still going around? Won't you tell me about the looting? What's that really all about? Cause they throw away black lives like paper towels plus unemployment rate. What, 40 million now? Killed a man in broad day. Might never see a trial. We just wanna break chains like slaves in the South. Started in the North End, but we in the downtown.